good? It's your girl, L to the D to the L to the D to the L to the D to the. That's me doing my TLC. My TLC. What's good? How are you doing? I am doing good. I am so glad that you are here. Please hit that subscribe button if you would be so kind, and after this video, if you would also be so very kind to your girl, please give me a big thumbs up. Let's talk and get to know each other in the comment section, and if you enjoy this video, give me a big thumbs up. We're here to talk about conceal and carry. What kind of conceal and carry? This kind of conceal and carry. NRA, you thought you had another one, didn't you? Nope. Nope and nope. Hashtag gun control. That's about as political you'll ever hear me get on this channel. Everybody that enjoys makeup has their thing. You know, some people it's foundations, some people it's palettes, some people it's blushes, lipsticks, so on and so forth. Like my girl down south with Danny, she loves lipsticks. You have to check out her video where she gives you just a sneak peek into her. Is it unhealthy, D? D, come here. Come here. Do you need an intervention? But in one of her latest videos, she gives you a sneak peek into her a small portion of her ColourPop lippy collection. So that's her thing, lippies and blushes. So, but everybody has their thing, and mine is concealer. I love a good concealer, and not just necessarily to conceal, because I hereditarily, is that a word, hereditarily? Well, through genetics. I have dark circles, so that's not why I love concealer. I just love like the creamy consistency and full coverage that concealer can give you, and the fact that with a really good moisturizer and just kind of using a really good concealer to spot conceal, like you don't even need a full face of makeup. So that is why I love concealer. So I'm going to share with you some of my favorite concealers. This whole thing is full of my favorites. So I'm going to show you all of my favorites. Okay? And this little container I got down to the Home Goods over this past Labor Day, because before they were just kind of strewn about. But anyway, before we get into that, let's talk about who we are celebrating this week. Where my girls at? From the front to back. Are you feeling it? Put one hand up. Okay. All right. Is this a karaoke channel or is this a beauty channel? What, Ladessa, what are you doing? I told you I got adult ADD. But anyway, we have to celebrate my girls from Aging Gorgeously and Beauty YouTuber Growth Group, and we are celebrating our captain, Miss Lulu. She is the one that created the two groups that I really engage in. Aging Gorgeously and Beauty YouTuber Growth Group. The name of her channel actually is Aging Gorgeously. Her iCard will be throughout this video, and the link to her channel will be in the description box. Boo, come close this door. I can hear those chips rattling, or whatever it is.
It's not chips, though. It's tilapia fillets that I'm about to fry.
Oh, okay.
How many do you want?
2.
Okay.
All right. We're also celebrating my girl Jessica. Her channel is Soltis Beauty by Jessica. Her iCard will be throughout this video, just like Miss Lulu's. Please check my girls out and support what I say. Do what I say and do what I do, and support my girls and see all the beauty that they have going on. Just a little backstory on Miss Lulu. So I met her in another group that I don't even care nothing about anymore, but I saw that she was local, and I went to her channel and she started cussing, and I said, you know what, them is my kind of folks. And I've been hanging with her and the ladies from Aging Gorgeously ever since. All right, so concealer. I love concealer. That is my thing in makeup. I just love a good concealer. All right, so when I first started wearing makeup, back in my MAC days, I used Dermablend. I only used the MAC foundation and like their shadows and stuff. I didn't know anything about primers and all that. Just put the stuff on. But I knew that I needed a concealer because I wanted to hide my hyperpigmentation on the sides of my mouth and cover up the dark circles underneath my eye and on the top of my lid. And so what I always knew was about Dermablend, because Dermablend was one of those theater makeups. And in a past life, I used to be a dresser. What dressers do is they help the models get in and out of their clothes during fashion shows. And that's where I learned about Dermablend from like the makeup artist or whatever. In Dermablend, I am in the color Brown CW. And before I really got into concealers as deep as I am now, I just used a concealer that was closer to my skin. I didn't know anything about using concealer to kind of brighten up the eye because I didn't want any attention to my eyes because of my dark circles. So this is, again, this was my first one, and this was CW, not CW, that's the television show, the television channel, Brown 60W. So that's Brown 60W. And we know that I'm not the best swatcher, so I don't want to hear your mouth. All right. And then after I kind of got, you know, got my thing together and noticed that because this is so creamy, it really moved a lot. I wanted something that would kind of hold in place. So all I knew was MAC. So I went back down to MAC and asked them about a really good concealer that would hold in place, and the lady referred me to the MAC Pro Long Wear Concealer, and I am in NC45, and that's when I learned about using a concealer that's a little brighter than your foundation shade to kind of give brightness underneath your eyes. So I really haven't used this in a long time because it can be a little drying. So I actually I use eye creams, of course, underneath my eye, but I also use, I don't know where it's at. Oh, here it is. I also use the e.l.f. Hydrating Under Eye Primer. I use that, and then that helps out a lot with when I do go back to the MAC NC45. The other one, excuse me, that I use is the Makeup Revolution NC12. This is like super duper bright. So you're like, Ladessa, why are you using this so bright? And that's because when I set underneath my eye, this is a really good one that holds in place. It's their answer to Tarte Shape Tape. When I use this one, I set with a flesh color or like a dark brown or a deep setting powder, and so it still gives me the illusion of brightness underneath my eye because the dark, like the Laura Mercier, sets really well and it blends because it's so finely milled. So that's that one. And then my new favorite of them all is this ColourPop No Filter Concealer. Why did it take so long for me to find out about this? It's my own fault. I can't blame anybody but myself. But in ColourPop, I am dark 42, and I love this stuff. It is like butter. It just smooths. Oh my God, it just smooths out, and my under eye looks the bomb. So I love, this is my favorite out of all of the brands. ColourPop. One that I just got into that I actually really like, it's a nice drugstore brand, is the Wet n Wild. This is their Photo Focus. Is that what it's called? Yeah, the Photo Focus concealer and corrector. This is actually really nice, and I like that it kind of has like a peachy, kind of peachy brown undertone to it. Not as peachy as the other ones I'm going to show you. That's this is the Photo Focus one right here. And then the two new ones that I just purchased are from NYX, and they have like a peachy undertone. And I don't, you know, just because I have neutral and gold and all kind of stuff going on. I love to be able to interchange my concealers based on whatever brand that I'm using. But I just got into the NYX, and this is in CW07, and that's this one right here. And it has like a nice little peachy undertone. And then this one just a little bit darker in nutmeg. So CW7 is tan, is in tan. And then this is CW8, and this is in nutmeg. And this one has more, to me, of a kind of warm, maybe red undertone, not peachy. This one is more peachy, I think, and then this one is more red. So that's this one right here. So those are my new ones by NYX. And then Born This Way, I like it. I mean, it's nice and it gives me full coverage. It just is a little too slick for me, so it moves a lot. But in that, I am in the color Chestnut. And this is more closer to my skin tone. It's a little brighter, but I'll swatch it. But it is really pretty. So this is the Too Faced one right here. And it has a nice yellow undertone, to me anyway. I'm just learning about undertones. I'm just talking like I know everything. And then my least favorite, it's nice, but it's not really like the bomb, and it's a little too yellow, and I like yellow because I use yellow setting powders. So I have regulated this to eyebrow cleanup, is the Flower Concealer, and this is deep. Okay, Drew Barrymore. So this is deep right here by Flower. And then I just purchased this concealer from BH Cosmetics, but it is way too warm. So if I ever learn how to contour, I'll use it. And this is in, what is this? Does it have a name on it? Does it have a number on it? Oh, 121? I guess. Yeah, I guess it's color 121. Yeah, this is way too red. So that's that. But yeah, I figured if I ever learn to contour, I can, you know, use it for that. And then my holy grail. So though ColourPop is my favorite, my holy grail, like, you know, ride or die, you know, till the wheels fall off, is my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. And I am in tan, right? Yeah, I'm in tan. Balls to the wall with my Maybelline Fit Me, okay? I love this stuff. It just glides on so smooth. It just covers everything. It sets. It doesn't move. It is just, this is the bee's knees. It's not as creamy, and I'm not as, this is my side chick. This is my side chick. This is my little side piece right here. I left home. To be with my side piece. If you enjoy like the blues and you have like 8 minutes that you don't care nothing about, check out that song called Side Piece. It's a blues song, and the chorus, the guy says, I left home to be with my side piece. It is a total mess. Now, it's time that you're not going to get back, so don't blame me. But if you need a chuckle, check that song out. But this is my side piece right here. All right, and everybody down here on YouTube raves about the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I haven't tried it yet, but I did purchase it, and I purchased it in Fawn, I think. Yeah, I purchased it in Fawn, so I'll see how it works. A lot of people that I follow anyway, they seem to use it when they're cleaning up their eyebrows. Not so much underneath their eye, but I'll check it out and see. And the fact that it comes with its own little applicator brush, that seems pretty cool. And then my newest conquest, you gotta be lightning fast when blending this out, is the one by Beauty Bakery. It's their Cake Face Concealer. And I'm talking about cake, 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 cake. I am in the color You're Beautiful. But this is a really good concealer. And when I tell you it does not move, it does not move. But like I said, you have to act fast. So, you know, most people, when you conceal, you do both eyes and let it sit a little bit to dry. No, this is like put on and get the patent. You know, and I don't use a brush to conceal, so I don't even, because it dries so fast, I don't even know how this would even work, that it would work well with a brush. So I would use a really nice damp beauty sponge. All right, so there we go. I support Conceal and Carry, and you should too. Always remember to pack light, because bag lady, bag man, you and me too gonna hurt our backs dragging all them bags like that. Please hit the subscribe button on your way out, and let's talk about your favorite concealers in the comment section. Give me a big thumbs up. I'll see you next time. Bye.